What are some of the most common resources you are starting to see that a lot of these small businesses are not having in the beginning?
So first off, in the beginning, they don't even have a basic business checking account.
Mm.
So it's or even a business plan, a
Mm.
business structure. So a lot of businesses that start now, you have a great idea,
Right.
but you don't have the structure
Right.
behind it. You don't have a plan behind it. And even just so starting off with a basic business checking account is important,
That
right?
is definitely important.
um, Starting off with it, making sure you have your EIN, your LLC. I tell a lot of business owners because sometimes you start off in one direction and then you may need to pivot in another
Right.
direction if you see that direction is going to be more beneficial. So sometimes I say when you start off, make it vague. Jones Enterprises, Jones Investments.
Right.
That way, when you start to decide exactly what direction you want to go, you can still keep the business
Okay.
and you can just grow it in the direction you need to go.
That's
Um, I tell a lot of business owners too, get the LLC started. So one thing that we look for in banking is time in
okay.
business.
Right.
So you gotta have that's the first thing we're gonna look at. So you gotta get the time in business established.
Okay.
And that's very important. Some people are like waiting for, I don't even know what you're waiting for. Just
They waiting for the moment. They
just
waiting
waiting
for
for
the
the
product.
moment,
They're waiting
right?
for it to be able to go out there and says, "Hey, I can sell you this right now." But
Right.
a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people don't understand time is important, especially when it comes to business credit.
Yes.
Our people are just now getting pretty knowledgeable about personal credit, and a lot of people don't understand business credit, even though it kind of behaves in the same way. It's also a little bit different. Like you guys, well, not say you guys, when it comes to loaning for business credit, there's a few things they lean and care more about than you would with personal credit, and time in business is one of those. So not the time you opened your doors for your store and started selling your candles you made, but the time you established the business. So that makes a big difference.
Because I have some resources
Okay.
that can give you funding, but they can't give you funding if you've been in business less than 2 years. Sometimes they
Mm.
don't even look for financials. You can use stated income,
Mm.
but because you haven't been in business 2 years, and literally being in business 2 years on paper, right?
Right.
As far as like you've had this established and registered with DFI
Okay.
for a number amount of years, they can't do anything.
Okay.
So there's some businesses that will work with startup, like some organizations that will work
Right.
with startups.
That was gonna be my next
Um,
question.